We hear nutritionists banging on all the time that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, I would have to agree with you because you need energy to get you through the rest of the day. So it's important you pack as much into your breakfast as you can. Now, I've got some potato here, one of my food groups, onions in here, another food group, and I've also got meat, plenty of protein in there, lots of nutrition. Now, to add even more flavour to it, we're going to add the eggs. So this will be a big frittata with everything jam-packed in it. Now, 6 eggs here in the bowl. I like to herb them up with some thyme and some fresh parsley, some salt for flavour and pepper to make you see much easier in the dark. And it's just a matter of whisking that around till it all comes together nice and neatly. Now, just before I add the eggs to the pan, I want to have some dairy. So we need some butter. Butter makes everything tasty and it is packed full of dairy and calcium, great for bones. Now I'll just toss that around a little bit so that the butter mixes in with the potatoes and the onions. Now my little trick, these little balls here, they're just a sausage that I squeezed out of the skin and made these lovely little meatballs. They cook really quickly and they taste fantastic. So you can see the butter's melting in there, so it's time to add the eggs with the herbs. Now these herbs you can get from your garden. I love growing herbs in my garden because they're always fresh. Now with a wooden spoon, just stir the eggs into the potatoes and the onion and the sausage and even it out. It looks fantastic like that. With the temperature down low, it'll cook quickly. But to add even more flavour, I'm going to add some tomatoes. These are mixed tomatoes, and they are delicious. Lots of different colours here, lots of different flavours. I've got some really sweet ones here and some tomatoes here that have a really, really sharp tomato flavour. And that's what I like. Colour's really important with a dish like this because you eat with your eyes. So when you've got lots of pretty colours looking at you, you know it's going to taste good, and that's important to me. Now, I just slice these all the way through here, and this means I will have all of my nutrition jam-packed for the day in one dish. It's as easy as that. On go the tomatoes and see how lovely they make this dish look. There we go. And for a little bit more flavour, some cheese, a little bit of Gruyere cheese over the top there, and that will melt into the top of it. Now, you can pop this in the oven, but a little tip is if you grab a tight-fitting lid, pop that on, and in a couple of minutes, the top will be cooked, the bottom will be nice and crisp underneath. I'll put it on a plate and show you how delicious it is. Okay, a couple of minutes and you take the lid off. The lid helps to steam the top of it and cook it all the way through and warm up the tomatoes and everything else on top. And then if you're using a really good non-stick pan like this one, it's just a matter of giving it a little tease and out it comes like that. Oh, we lost a couple of little tomatoes on the side here, but you can see it doesn't take much to put them back on. Can you imagine putting that down on the table? Everyone's going to love it. You've got all your food groups in there. You've got your meat, you've got your caramelised onions, you've got your potato in there to fill you up. You've got the egg, lots of herbs and cheese as well. But most importantly, you've got the tomatoes on top, which gives it great colour, a little bit of acidity and great bite as well. That is a breakfast of champions.